Hi Aries, welcome to my channel. This is a love romantic relationship reading for you, Aries. I hope you are well. This is for Aries friends. This is a second week of December 2019 love romantic relationship reading for Aries friends. Please, universe, what can I get for Aries second week of December 2019? What is the message for Aries, please? What is the message meant for them to know and ready for them to know? Aries, second week of December. Five of Cups in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. Eight of Wands. That's good. The Queen of Cups. The Hangman in upright position. Okay, one more card, please. All right. So, Aries, before I start, I want to thank you for your awesome support, your likes, and your subscribe. If you are keen to further support my channel, check the description box below because you would see the details of my Instagram account. Follow me there. The link to my blog, it's also in the description box below. Check it out from time to time because I will be incorporating a lot of astrological details in there. I've just finished a course about astrology. It's been a 1-year journey with me. I've completed that course. So I would say I'm really proud and I'm licensed now to, to really share the interpretive knowledge and predictive astrology that I've just, been really wanting to expand apart from my creative intuition. So that's really is my baby project. So check it out. So, yep, let's start your reading for you, Aries. You've got here the Hangman in upright position. You've got the Hangman in upright position. You've got the Five of Cups in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So, I feel like this, this four cards here, this is the blockages or the situation in the past. The Hangman is in reverse. So for some of you, it's speaking to me that it's a stalemate. Like for some of you, the blockages or the situation in the past is that you haven't received a reply, a response, or it's really cold, or it's something that you can't read. It's unknown. Like you don't know what's the facing between the two of you. All right. Like there's some important details that you want to find out, but you're blocked or you block them. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, and it is next to the Five of Cups in reverse position. So what I'm really getting into these two cards, it's you would be like Five of Cups in reverse. This is you're out of sorrow, you're out of darkness, you're moving on, you are accepting something. For some of you, you've reached a point or come to terms with yourself or with your person. It could be now or in the past that it's not doing as good. All right, for some of you, for some of you guys, you have no choice but to let go because things are not moving, things are not progressively. When you let go, it lifts up your energy because it's such a burden to stick around or to stay waiting, to be in a waiting mode, to be in standby. It's not ideal, especially if you are ready to move things ahead. Although for some of you, you move on, you still think about this person. Okay, you've moved on, you've kind of accepted, you've come to an agreement to yourself or to this person that we need to move on. It's not progressing. For some of you, it's a telepathic decision making that by not speaking to each other, it declares war because you're Aries. I'm just joking, but it kind of gives that message that, all right, there's nothing to continue, there's nothing to explain because we started not just talking to each other. So, but I felt like closer to the end of 2019, you or your person, you've kind of detached completely, but there's still a part of you that would like to revisit the situation one more time. All right, if this is not your energy, this is the energy of your person, because the wheel of fortune is in reverse. Like, you cannot deny that at some point you and this person have a strong chemistry, but you have to let go, you have to detach. It's not progressing. For some of you, it's a mutual decision. For some of you, you've just started not communicating. You've just not communicated at all for some of you. So I feel like there's this energy around December time that your person is still kind of revisiting that thought, or playing with that thought that, you know, maybe if given a chance, I would like to say hi to Aries. So yeah, I felt like if this is not you, if this is not your energy, this is them. So there's a process of someone wants to revisit. It's just a feeling, it's a hunch, all right? It's an intuitive hunch that they crave, that, you know, you've moved on, you've dated someone, there's people around that you were attracted to, but somehow there's an anchor, you know, there's a link that for some reason, for some Aries, over the last 2 to 3 weeks and moving forward, especially around the mid of December, you're feeling like there's a hunch, an intuition that you're being anchored back to a specific person, that because you've completely moved on, you can now look at this person eye to eye with love, with attraction, with admiration, with with like and love again. You know, there's no more hate. That's what I'm getting in here. So it could be both of you. You know, I'm seeing the number 7, so that's a relationship number. So it could be you're thinking of a person where the universe is signaling you that they're ready now, and so you are, because that's an equality in terms of a desire to connect, reconnect. It's a hunch, it's a thought. I don't think this has come into action yet, but there is when you think of this person, like, you would realize, why am I thinking of this person? And you feel good, like you don't feel hate with them. So it means that you've moved on, forgiven, or forgotten. And I felt like that energy is reciprocated. Although you don't talk, but you feel. All right? Now, moving on to a more current, present situation and immediate future. You've got King of Swords. So it kind of made you think, you know, King of Swords, then 7 of Swords, which kind of, which reflects or match what I say about you're now ready to connect or reinstate or touch base with someone who you feel like you've been ghosted. You're open again, right? There's definitely an open thing coming to you in the next 2 to 3 weeks, Aries, because you've got the 8 of Wands in here, okay? I felt like the universe is giving you it's giving you a vibe to be ready. The universe is giving you a vibe to be logical, to detach your self from the emotional disappointment in the past, because there's definitely an 8 of Wands action. I couldn't really predict as to when this would happen, but let's say 8 weeks from now, 8 days from now. The background of this person is that like you, they have already moved on, detached with the past, you know, unmet expectation, disappointment. So both of you are coming into senses that what happened in the past, it's in the past. You know, it's something that you cannot rewrite. It is done. It is gone. So I'm really feeling like in the next 3, 4, 5 weeks, 8 weeks for you, Aries, there's gonna be a reactivation or a revisit of someone who made a really strong impact in your life in terms of love, romantic. You will no longer hate this person. You would look at them in such a different way. Okay, so, and I felt like they wanted to progress because 7 of Swords. There's a sense of maturity because it's next to the King of Swords. And, you know, there's so much love present in here and respect. So it's someone you know in the past, all right? And 6 of Swords is here. So 6 of Swords, this is definitely a rekindle, a revisit, an anchor. You know, there's, you know, that anchor, that someone is pulling you back to someone, to something. And it's a good vibe. It really is a good vibe. They're coming up, you know, they finally come to their senses. They're emotionally prepared. You know, there's emotional preparedness with your person. It's really good. The signs that I'm seeing in here is the Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius again, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So whoever is this energy, or if it, because for some of you are being asked to prepare, because when I start off the reading, I was drawn to this energy to speak about the background. This is the background. So prepare for this, because a person is more, gearing up, all right? It will not happen over time, but it's gonna build up. This momentum is building up, because Eight of Wands, once this is activated, you need to be in synchronized to what they want, because you need to be prepared, because logically they can handle now the situation. They're ready to go back, they're ready to progress, and emotionally prepared. Okay, so gear up or prepared with this. I'm not saying, I couldn't say this is exciting news, because exciting news, it could be up and down, but this is more stable. It is a stable, solid revisit, reconsideration, reconnection. Okay, swords. There's a lot of, excuse me, there is a lot of thinking. This person has done a lot of thinking before they have approached you. I could really say with my heart that I could trust this person. Okay, so hopefully you would be able to take care and make this connection, reconnection, a revisit worth revisiting, worth trying. It will be in your, it's up to you guys, but I'm just a messenger. It would be different from each one of you on how this situation will pan out, but I really feel like it's something planned, it's something prepared for you, and it's something to be trusted and good. It's solid, all right? Because the Eight of Wands, it's next to the Queen of Cups, so there's definitely an emotional maturity in here. In a sense, there's a sense of pride that they've changed. All right, I'm looking at the King of Wands and the King of Swords speaking to me that I've changed. Hey, I've changed, and I'm proud that I've changed, and I'm not denying I made a mistake, but I have changed. That's why I have this proud energy of Eight of Wands to come over you, because I've learned something. Anchor, like this person is hooking you. Okay, so this is your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in, Aries. I hope to see you soon. Have a great day. Bye bye.